Hey, Kung Fu people. We are here for another session of Kung Fu with Case Kung Fu. We're going to jump right into it pretty quickly, but we're going to work some arm flowers today, as well as some other cool stuff, I hope. Let's just hope you guys have enough room at home. We'll see. But for now, let's bow in. So, legs apart. Oh, right hand down, left hand down. Left leg comes in, feet together, right hand right hand fist, left hand open, and bow. Left to right, up and down. I will let you know ahead of time. You'll see me make a mad dash, circle the head towards the computer when the clock sleeps the other way. I have a clock up right now so that I can kind of keep track, but it will go to sleep and then I have to kind of reset to make it pop back up. But shoulders, so don't be alarmed when I come rushing at the computer screen. Big movements, please. Good. Bring it back. Good. Great. Hands on waist, back and forth. Way forward, way back, forward, back, forward, back, forward, back, forward, back. Good. Side to side, left to right. Excellent. Really get way over. Good. And circle the hips. Big circles, big circles. Excuse me, circle the other way. Excellent. Good. Feet together, hands on knees, bend the knees, rotate the ankles and the knees. And the other way. I'm sure you noticed that it's getting darker here in Cleveland, Ohio, as you can see, but we are still out here, at least for a few more times until it gets really cold, shake them out. But we will have the videos up on YouTube, Lyft, and of course the links on Facebook. I might be behind on posting, but if you see this in a few days, I should be all caught up. Good, bring that high. You'll notice I'm not grabbing the ankle, I'm grabbing above the ankle, and I'm not grabbing the foot. You don't need to put strain on your joints. Bring that back, behind, grab with the opposite. Opposite, push that out. Whoops. Normally I have excellent balance, not today apparently. Good. Let that down. Lift up on the other side. Whoops. Underneath. Wait. Underneath this way. Oh. There we go. I hope everyone out there is doing really, really excellent. I am not super excited for the winter. However, the fall is actually kind of nice. I'm actually lamenting that I've been working so much that I haven't really had a chance to like kind of go out bike riding or hiking or anything. Bring that back. Opposite, remember, opposite. And so I'm thinking about this weekend, maybe going for a trail run. It's the only, literally the only kind of running that I enjoy is trail running. For some reason, like I can do that. Regular running like exhausts me, and after like a short period of time, I'm like breathing hard, my lungs are on fire, I hate life. But trail running I can do for like ever. I did something about jumping over logs, bouncing off rocks that just gets me kind of really energized, like a wild animal. But it's fun. Drop it, shake it out. Excellent. We're gonna just do some jumping jacks, okay? Just some basic jumping jacks to kind of get the blood flowing. Remember, we cross, uncross, cross, uncross. Big movements, all right? Ready, and 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 3. And I just got a battery low comment from my Bluetooth. So we'll see if I go silent here. If we do, then there'll be some shuffling as I run Zoom through my phone so that we have audio that way. But we're going to do some speed skaters. So you're going to come to one leg. As you come to the right leg, left leg steals behind, reach with the left hand towards the foot, come up, hop to the left, rear leg goes behind, and touch with the right hand. Just like you're skating for speed skaters. All right, ready, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 2, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 3. Good. Good, good, good. Let's just do some squats really quick. We're going to squat all the way down and come back up. Don't lock the knees. Ready, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good job. 6, 7, 8, 9, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 3. Good. Good job. Check it out. We have just a couple of push-ups to do. So similar to the last time, we're going to do push-ups a little bit differently. So we're going to come here. We will just watch for a moment. Oh, let me get to where you guys can see me. We'll be here. We're going to push up, come up, reach out, down, push up, come up, reach out, and down. Got it? It's not too hard. We're not going to do a lot of these, but it's good to mix it up. And this way we get a little bit of a core workout in with the push-ups. Ready? We're here. Good. Push up, right out and down. Push up, left out and down. Push up, right out and down. Up, right out and down. Push up and down. Push up, left up and down. Push up, right, push up, left, push up, right, push up, left, push up, right, push up, left, push up, right, push up, left. Good. Up on your feet. Actually, once you're up on your feet, back down. We're going to stretch. So feet are down, or feet are out. You're going to reach, 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 reach. Try to get those toes. If you can't get the toes, get the ankles or the calves, but just do your best. This is always a nice kind of break to my workday because I'm at my computer all day trying to run a software startup. So keep stretching, open the legs. One second, All right, you guys should be able to hear me okay, because I now have the phone right here by me. It figures that I didn't think to charge my headphones ahead of time. I should probably get a second pair, but I did not. But anyways, as I was saying, this is a nice, you guys should have your legs open and reaching forward. This is a nice break from sitting at the desk all day. And I've noticed that it's really hard when you're working remotely not to work all day, like all day and all night, because my home is my office and my office is my home. And I'm sure lots of people have experienced that same thing, but it's interesting. Anyways, this is a nice break from that, as I was saying. So bring the right foot in, both hands and the body to the left leg, and reach. Good. Ooh, I feel this stretch today, for sure. Turn the body, so you're getting the stretch along the rib cage. Good. You can probably see all the leaves on the porch because I love all of the trees and the lush greenness. But then, of course, fall comes, and up, switch your feet, and all the leaves die and fall everywhere and make a ginormous mess. But it's beautiful while there's green. I just really, really, really need to sweep the porch. Oh. Do you guys feel this as much as me? It's like a major stretch today. Again, another downside of being at a computer all day. It's so important for you guys to take some time out, even if it's 5 minutes periodically, just to drink some water, walk around, and stretch. Stretch, 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 just to keep yourself from getting too tightened up. And also, your muscles will kind of cramp in positions and can cause you some pain down the road. You might not feel it right away, but it's definitely a concern for down the road. Good. And up on your feet. So again, hoping that everybody can hear me okay. I'm so far away from the phone, it's weird. Anyways, up, 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 up. Good. All right. So I mentioned that we're going to do some arm flowers. Arm flowers are great exercise for coordination, but we also can use them for strikes. So they help us learn how to coordinate blocks and covers and strikes. You can also do these big outreaching strikes to clear space. And of course, like I said, they're great for small blocks as well, small clears. And often you get a clear and a cover, which often sets you up for that strike. Because as you know, when people strike, it's not one punch. It's usually at least 2 punches. And so these, every time we practice techniques where as part of the technique, you're automatically blocking 2 strikes, it sets you up very well, all right? And with footwork, we can even work in kicks. You know, that just looks like this. It just came 1, and as I stepped, I adjusted here, and that would give me these side kicks. But the flowers give us a lot of adaptability, and what they do also, like I said, is teach us to just use our arms in a very relaxed way so that we can do fluid motions. All right, so we'll start here. We're going to just bring the right hand up. Wrist will relax as it reaches kind of the top, in line with our face, okay? It comes up, look where it is. It's in line with the center of my body. This other arm is going to come up. They don't come like this. It's not like you're holding a beach ball, okay? It comes 1, once it's here, 2. This then slides up. This will come here and up to here. So 1, 2. Practice that. 1, as it comes down. 1, as it comes down. 2. 1, whoops, 1, let it come down, 2, so that you get that motion, okay? 1, let it come down, 2. And what does this do? This just comes all the way around to here. It just comes up to the outside, and as it reaches the top, it just comes down. All right, up, down, up, down, comes up, down. And then when they come together, that comes 1. Once this is here, what happens? This starts to move, right? 1 and 2. Then it's going to reverse. This is going to come up. As it comes up, this comes down. Look at this, like a big, like the top and the bottom of a big yin yang symbol, a big Tai Chi symbol for yin yang. Round and down. Up, open, bring this back. As it comes back, it's just going to sneak back up, right? And this is going to cover here. Up, around, down, up, around, down, up, open, around, down, up. You'll notice I tend to move my body with these, which is just a normal, natural part. I'm going to lean away from this and allow the waist power to block. And then I kind of sink into that with this cover. Up, open, and down. Up, open, and down. Up, open, and this hand comes down. This comes up, you open, open, around, and down. You come up, open, see the bottom, open, around, and down. Up, open, around, and down. Good. Keep them really relaxed. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. Good. This is a nice, relaxing movement, okay? Then, if we're going to attack with these, here, and you see how this can come back in here, and these wind you up for strikes as well. So these can be big movements that move you forward, okay? Or they can be small movements for close in. So if we're here, this motion allows me, so imagine there's 2 strikes coming in. This covers, I'm sorry, this clears, this covers, which moves me in for that strike, right? So this big motion turns into this motion very easily. Do you see the difference? Or do you see the similarities between this and, whoops, this? It's the same motion. This comes up. There's no open here. It just comes small here. All right. And when we throw in the side step, it allows these small blocks to do a lot of work. So if I'm here, 1, 2, or 1, 2, resets. All right. So again, these big motions can become these small motions. Let's try the big motion again. So we're here, we swing 1, 2, all right? We're here, 1, 2, and you can then backhand, all right? So from the side, you have this 1, 2 strike, all right? From the side, you have 1, 2 strike, all right? Here, which sets you up for that grab around the neck. It all depends on the technique, but these techniques, these bigger motions, are for when they're far. So if they're all the way out here, and I'm all the way back out here, and I want to move in, because what's the biggest danger to me as I'm moving in? It's them. If I'm moving in, and they throw out a punch, I don't want to move into that punch. Or if I'm moving in, and they throw out a kick, I don't want to move into that kick. So these big motions give us that opportunity to move in, because what do they have to pay attention to? They have to pay attention to that movement of the arms and those potential attacks. And we can combine these with kicks as well.
We can combine these with all sorts of big, big jump kicks and things, but we're not there right now. So as you can tell, I get excited talking about the fighting craft behind some of these things. And that's because something like this just feels like it's pretty, right? It just feels like it's pretty. You're like, well, what is this for? But when you suddenly start striking, or when you do these cover strikes, all of a sudden the practical application becomes a little bit more clear. So again, from here, open, up, cover, close, up, open, good, bring that around and close, up, bring that around, 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 close, 1, 2. Good, good, you guys are doing great. You guys are doing great, good. Keep that up, let me just check the time. All right, we have roughly 8 minutes. So we're gonna take this, try to have some room, and instead of coming up, we're gonna use this as a strike, all right? So you can be left leg in front. We're going to be from here, we're gonna lead, we're gonna reach. As we reach, the movement comes here. 1, as we step 2, and then back, that swing back here. You'll see, sorry, let me get to where you can see. So when I'm here, I lean with the first one to give myself the reach, but control my distance. I step through for that hit. I shift here. Do you see this slight shift? And back. That's where that power comes from for the backhand, which can be a back fist just as easily. You can hit with the back of the hand. It can come up with a backhand just as easily. You'll note there's some similarities to the Daifanche in here. If you've ever done Daifanches, you have that same similarity where it has that kind of shift and open, right? That shift and open. But in this case, this is a less complicated move, and it's more direct. It just has that step back, that big 1, 2. When we do this, we're not going to want to come from back here. We're going to want to come from here. So if you bring it all the way from back here, what happens? You can see this from a million miles away, and there's a lot of distance to travel. So when you come up, this bends, straightens, comes down, and then from here it flies out, okay? So we're going to be here. We're going to lean forward 1, step, reach 2, down, shoulder, and then pop back 3. All right, so from here, hands are up. We're going to reach 1, step through 2. Look where this hand is, the block, and this explodes back open. 3, reset, reach out 1, step through 2, 3. Good. Make sure you get that shift and snap back. That shift and snap back. Do you see how the hips move? The hips turn to the side, bend in each knee, and then straighten to the back knee. A lot of power gets generated from that shift in direction, or that shift in stances. All right, let's try that again. We're here. Hands are up. Reach out. 1, 2, 3. Again, this same side. Step back. 1, 2, 3. Good. Let's try the other side. We're here. And 1, 2, 3. Oh, I didn't get much of a shift that time. Shift. Shift. Bend knee, bend knee, bend knee, and straight knee in the back. Let's try that again. We're here. This just will drop a little bit so that you can bend it in for that strike. It's a small, not a powerful one. It just kind of whips out. 1, step through 2. This clears back. whoops, and 3. Good. One more time. Let's put some speed into it this time. We're going to count 1, 2, 3. Relax. Bring that down. Relax. 1, 2, 3. Good. Come back here. Right leg is in front. 1, 2, 3. Step back. Last one. We're going to shift forward, right? Shift forward as we strike into almost like a bow stance. Then step through, also into a bow. Shift almost into like a horse stance, a modified horse, and then shift back to bow. I know I said that was the last one, but this is the last one. It's because I walked through that long explanation. Here, hands, and 1, whoops, sorry, let's try that again. 1, 2, 3. My footwork was off, but that's okay. You guys get the idea. And oh, we actually still have a few minutes. It's so funny. In the beginning, time seems to like go so fast, and I'm like, oh, we have all the time in the world. Now we get here, and I'm like, we have no time, and yet we suddenly have more time. So let's talk about throwing in a kick with some of these. Let's talk about the small motion with the kick. All right. So if we come 1, 2, 3, all we're going to do is from here, we're going to cover, we're going to block, and as we block, we're going to step out of the way. What's a step? A step is when the rear leg crosses the lead leg, or if you're going backwards, the lead leg crosses the rear leg. Okay, it doesn't cross but passes. What a shuffle? That's where the lead leg moves ahead and the rear leg catches up. Or if you're going backwards, the rear leg moves and the left leg catches up. So we're here when we clear 1, we're on this side. Okay, we're going to clear. We're going to just shift 1, 2. From here, we can either just beat step in or a replacement step. What's a replacement step? That's where you replace. You're literally moving one in to replace the other. Replacement step just replaces. One foot replaces the other, right? And that's going to come up and kick from there. So we're here. You come 1, 2, or you can do a step behind. So you can tell that when I practice this, I have naturally practiced it with a step behind, because for me, I want to get that extra power. I have short legs. I don't travel a big distance. So with short legs, I tend to want to sneak in a steel step, so that, or not a steel step, but a steel, so that I can get this up and really shoot some power out, as opposed to replacing that. But you guys with longer legs will probably just want to replace, or even just come in a little bit and not do a full replacement, but come in a little bit, because your legs are so long, you have to have more distance to really drive out. When you have shorter legs, you don't need as much distance to power that kick out, okay? So just keep that in mind. That's where some of this variation comes from. So we're here, hands are up. Hands are up. We're going to block. As we block, the strike is coming into this side, okay? Or along the center, and we come 1, 2, either replacement step or steel step, behind, up, shift, side kick, and down right away, and reset. All right, this side now. This comes 1, 2, steel, up, and kick. Let's try that again. All right, so here, clear, cover with the step, up, side kick, reset, clear, cover as you step. Try not to swing it. Try to side step, cover, steel, hit, reset. And you'll note this step comes like this at an angle, and I shift. Or it can just come directly to the side. I can literally come side here, all right? you just want to move out of the way of that strike so that you've got that clear opening to like their kidney or their stomach so you can drive through. Or if they're taller and you don't feel confident about the height of your kick, through their knee. All right, you can take that right through the knee, because if they're here, what's out there? If I've come in, what's out there? My knee. And you can drive your side kick right through that knee. And that gives you, I guarantee, it's going to be hard for somebody to be fighting you if you just kick through their knee. It hurts a lot. Even if you don't tear anything, it gives you enough to get away. But if you've got that height, you can get into that like kidney area or the stomach. All right, again, hands are up. We clear, clear comes this way, cover comes this way. We clear, cover, steal, side kick, reset. All right, clear, cover, steal, side kick, reset. Clear, cover, side kick, reset. Go ahead, one last one. Clear, cover, side kick, reset. Good, good. You guys are fantastic. Now we actually are out of time. So that was great, you guys. I'm really proud of everybody. You guys did a great job working hard. I know some of these movements are different, but as long as you try, don't worry about feeling awkward. Don't worry about the movements feeling awkward. It just takes time to get used to it. And it's just like when you're walking as a little baby, it takes a lot of time for your body to get used to these new movements. So just practice them in the mirror, practice these in the mirror, and then they'll become a great part of your repertoire. So I talked about, when we first started this series, I talked about how a lot of the early stuff that we were doing was focused on Western style boxing or even MMA style combat, or techniques, and that we would eventually talk about incorporating Kung Fu techniques. Well, flowers are an excellent technique to incorporate into just your self-defense and fighting, because there are a lot of great applications there. And because you are using kind of bigger movements and you're naturally having to use the hip and the waist, you can generate a lot more power from those. So let's bow out. All right, start here. Right hand flat, left hand covers. Left leg comes in, right hand fist, left hand open, bow. Shei. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Case Kung Fu, part of Case Western Reserve University here in not so sunny Cleveland, Ohio, but check us out on YouTube, Case Kung Fu, or Jamie Van Doren, since it's my channel, and also check us out on Facebook at, you guessed it, Case Kung Fu. Thanks, guys. See you later. Bye. Oops. There we go. Bye now.